This is Kamloops, and I want to do a little talk on hell. And so I have an image of hopefully fire hell behind me. So there was this one saint who said, God, allow me to go down to the gates of hell and open up the doors. And God said, okay, go down. So the saint went and he walked all the way down to the gates of hell, and he opened up the gate of hell. And guess what happened? The people in hell said, shut the door, we'd rather be here. So when a person goes to hell, they want to be there. Not because God wants them there, but they choose to be there of their own free will. So who in the world would want to go to hell? Well, we choose by our own choices. I can give myself as an example. I remember when I had a paper route, grades 5, 6 or something like that. So I was about 11, 12 years old. And I remember at the end of the month, I would collect money, and we would collect it by house. And when this particular day, when I collecting money from this particular house, I went around the car and I found some money. It was like $20. So I picked it up, put it in my pocket, with the intention of going to the house, to the door of a house, knocking on the door and saying, did you lose any money? That was my intention. So anyways, as I was going to collect money, I went around the car, found the money, took the money, put it in my pocket, and I was going to the door of a house, and I knocked on the door, and lo and behold, a little kid came to the door. And I wasn't going to say, did you lose money? Because they say, oh yeah, I did. So I said, are your parents home? Because I was also collecting for the money. Now the little boy ended up going away and coming back to give me money for the paper route. So I took the money and I gave him the receipt, and I kind of just let it go. Then the next day, I got a phone call. I couldn't figure out who it was. And it's the mother of that little boy. And the mother said, did you find any money? And I said, nope. And she said, are you sure? She said, and I said, yep. I lied twice in less than 1 minute. Now, maybe I got away with a little bit of money, but little did I think that I would have to deliver paper to this house 6 days a week. So all I wanted to do was take the paper, roll it up, and as soon as on the very edge of the property, I'd chuck the paper and then run, because I was afraid the mom would come out and say, are you sure? And I have to lie again. So where's the hell in this? Well, let's supposing at the end of my life, I choose not to say that I was wrong. And what's going to happen, you're going to have the gate of heaven right here, and the house that I just talked about is right in front. I might not have enough humility to say I'm wrong. So I choose to be on this side of heaven. So I choose of my own free will. And so hell is a place where we make our own hell. And in a sense, it's God's, you can't be forced into heaven. You have to you gotta want to be in heaven. And then hell is the same idea where you want to be there. And so another way of saying it is, let's say that somebody hurt me, and I say, I will never forgive you. Basically, I'm saying, I want to go to hell. I will never, ever, ever forgive you. Basically, I'm choosing my own hell. And so hell is something we choose of our own free will. And so what we need to do is free ourselves from the resentments and the grudges and the unforgiveness, and when we lie or steal, we better have the gift of humility. Just imagine you got the gate of heaven here, and you have all the people that you've ever hurt. They're all lined up, like 100 people waiting for you, and you have to say, I'm sorry to all of them. You might go, I'll skip that line. So you choose not to go to heaven, so therefore you and I choose to go to hell of our own free will. Again, God doesn't send anyone to hell. We choose ourselves, and when we go there, it's because we want to be there. We don't have the humility to admit to our wrongdoing or whatever, or asking for forgiveness. And so, however, God is always merciful, and He wants everyone to get to heaven. But we have to choose it.